Hello, my name is Dominic Lewis, and today I'm going to discuss a career in electrical engineering. The company I'm choosing to feature will be the Belkin Engineering Company. Now, some of the topics I'll be discussing will be what does an electrical engineer do, their job description, as well as desired skills to land in a job in electrical engineering. Now, the company I'll actually be featuring, I'll give some information as well as their employment opportunities. What I'll also do is end with a compensation plan. I'll talk about a median salary based on the 2012 numbers, and I'll also go into job availability and how it stands. Now, the Bureau of Labor Statistics depicts electrical engineers as a person responsible for not only the creation but the implementation of an electrical system. There's two parts that go on with that. You have the design side and then the actual practical side as far as that goes. The Bureau also highlights the influence electrical engineers have on the customer. A lot of times people depict electrical engineers as people who don't like to talk to the customer, but that's not always so because you have some level of customer interaction to make sure the specifications were correctly diagnosed and you assess the cost of a project before starting a project, as well as the form factor to make sure everything comes into play how the customer perceives it. So it's also a design game there. Now, in a nutshell, electrical engineers have many responsibilities that are basically to solve some sort of complex solution. Now, the IEEE has numerous standards that assist electrical engineers when designing products that will be universally used. Each assignment may take advantage of different IEEE standards, which are to be followed by the design as well as the production engineer. The IEEE is a responsibility that the electrical engineer must know in their respected field so that they can know which standards to follow or which standards to implement in their design. Or on the production side, which standards that are going to be met so that they can fit into their own specifications. Now, the IEEE claims that they have over 1,300 standards and projects under development, and what that means to most electrical engineers is the learning curve is always going to be there. You're always going to want to expand upon your knowledge of your current standards in your current field. Now, there are many skills that are needed to become an electrical engineer. Any form of engineer is going to require the ability to problem solve. The Bureau actually says one of the prerequisites is not only to have an electrical engineering degree from an ABET accredited college, but they list a list of skills that are going to be required to be successful in a career. Concentration, then taking the initiative, also having interpersonal skills, math skills, as well as good communication skills. A lot of people see electrical engineers as people who don't have a day-to-day customer interaction, which is something that they do have, so they have to have that ability to communicate with them. Now, the company I'm featuring today is the Belkin Engineering Company. Belkin actually has a mantra called the Belkin Way, and it's kind of listed in 3 steps. They have their purpose, their core values, as well as how they measure success. According to the Belkin Engineering website, they depict their Belkin Way as our dedication to help people and organizations succeed, along with commitment to our core values, has created a proud legacy and a bright future. We call this philosophy the Belkin Way. It really resonated with me having a sports background. I looked at their core features, having integrity, customer and employee success, faith in people, one team, as well as giving back. Now, who do they employ? Belkin Engineering Company, they employ a wide variety of candidates. They allow you to start at an entry-level position and kind of career path progression, and they also would accept you, all the way up into about 10 plus years of experience as well. But they definitely give you that career path for a long-lasting, sustainable career. Now, the electrical engineering has a median salary of about $89,000 a year, with an entry point of a bachelor engineering degree, which basically means you don't have to have a lot of work experience at the entry level position or any other continual training. You will need to know about the IEEE standards, but nothing like a doctor or a lawyer. Now, back in 2012, there were about 306,000 jobs with a job outlook of about 4% in the next 10 years, meaning there'd be an additional 12,000 jobs in this field projected. Now, it doesn't sound like a lot of jobs, but for a career, for a discipline that is already a high demand but low supply of employees, this is a very attractive stat. I did want to end with that. Thanks for listening to my presentation. Hopefully, it was very enlightening.